due west of Telfir. It's going to be way out in the middle of nowhere. What an abysmal sight for it. Ugh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, we might as well speak to Aryan.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
About advancement. He still wants me to perform more tasks.
Sun and sky, Outlander. We greet you warmly.
That's odd. I wonder why my reputation has gone down with some of the Telvanni. It's kind of odd. No idea. I mean, they're still friendly. Ah. Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Die.
Because I managed to make a nuisance of myself with the Telvanni guards. I probably shouldn't have spoken to him. Alright, now I will teleport to Telfir. No intention of surrendering my stolen goods at all. Not one bit. Ah yes, due west of Telfir. Excuse me. I seem to be developing a bit of a cough. But as for all that, the only thing left to do is go west. This should be an interesting little foray out here. Abreel idly munching on peanuts as he goes. The road does seem to kind of curve around this way, but I think we'll be more direct and go straight over the mountain. But to build it in the Mouthy region seems that much odder. I don't know why they would. That got you. Should cast the stamina spell. Getting quite tired. Much better. Another ancestral tomb. I could dispose of you if you really want. That was straightforward enough. Andas ancestral tomb. Well, at least we know that it's here if we want to come back and explore it later. Oh, really? Simple enough. Oh, another Quam egg mine. What a storied little region we're walking through. Even if it is rather bleak and ugly. mutilated specimen. Should be there fairly soon. It's a rather sad little valley here. I think we'll go hopping right up this hill. Huh. For this way? Should be. North's grave. Get that stamina spell working again. Not terribly much is going on here at all.
Adventure lies beyond the cities, friend.
You hear about your tower? Tell Luna Helaron things are fine here. The work will be done soon. You had me travel all this way to hear that? How ridiculous is that? You're ready to occupy within a week. Within a week? There's nothing here. Ugh. Ridiculousness. Do I really want to mark here, though? Well, if it is going to be my tower, but then again, the power might be built in its place, so that's probably not a good idea. It may be simpler, then, to just go back and report upon what we found. Hopefully the guard in Aryan's tower will not be upset with us. Perhaps we can calm him down with a simple spell. Pardon me, Master Aryan. The guard is being disturbed. Actually, I think I'll be quite alright. I need to be able to restore my strength, but as soon as I do, this creature is going to attack me again. I guess I'll just have to be quick about it. Oh dear. Okay, we're back. The game crashed there, so I paid off the guard and that settled that problem, so anyway, asking about advancement, no. Pretty much seems like we're going to have to just keep doing what we're doing. And that of course means going back to the Telvani Council House and reporting back to Lurin, or whatever her name is, reporting that the construction of the Stronghold goes as planned. And of course, old Downey here's getting in the way. She always does. Okay. So, other than that, there really isn't anything left to do. Divith Fear didn't have anything more for us to do after we went through his corpusarium. And, other than just getting 5 potions of standard invisibility, which the local alchemist for some reason does not have, for Fast Eddie, so he can go steal us up an amulet of particular interest. there's really not anything for us to do other than just to continue our Stronghold quest. So, the Mouth and the Stronghold. I suppose that's pretty much what we have left to do until Arjan will consider promoting us. Pleased to hear that the mushroom is growing so well. Thank you for keeping me informed. Your Stronghold should finish its first stage of growth in a few days. Speak with me again when the first stage of your tower is complete. It will only take a few days for it to finish growing.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
It really is interesting to think about actually growing a home. Either way, though, Abreel's quite happy with the way things are developing. It's really finally coming along the way he'd want it to, and he's quite content with it. He really has no complaints whatsoever. And really, there isn't terribly much more for him to do other than just to train his abilities and just continue giving out assignments for his ward there, his mouth. But other than that, there isn't terribly much for him to be doing. Other than trying to find potions of stability, of course, which might be a bit tricky.
Please, go ahead, Outlander.
How do you do?
I'm listening.
Might be a bit tricky indeed. Despite seeing some of the senior wizards,
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I doubt he'll be considered a master until he can actually be able to have his own stronghold completed. That's probably the key event. Either way, it's good to see that that process is finally beginning to happen.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Other than that, don't really think there's any other local alchemists other than Anus that, at least that we know of, that would be able to provide the ingredients that he needs. I mean, there's the Mages Guild. Not that they'd be terribly eager to do business with him, but something is better than nothing, I suppose. I guess that is something that he would try to examine immediately. And after perhaps having some fun with Trenor's Hoptoad, probably one of his favorite spells. Boing. Ow. Certainly not one of the safer spells, of course. But fun, nonetheless. Actually would find this rather exhilarating. Being able to leap about with such strength. Of course it's magically created, but the illusion is there. And that's what's important to him. Not a thing. Well, perhaps we can travel to some of the other mages guilds, and they might have an alchemist located there that would be able to provide the potions that we need.